Hello, and welcome back to the yoga practice with me. I have a nice 30-minute flow, suitable for beginners, but also for more advanced students. Join me in a seated position, with your hands over your knees, and slowly close your eyes. Make sure that your spine is straight and you can focus on your breath. Now is also time to set an intention for your practice, an intention for yourself or something that you would like to carry out for someone else. Start deepening your breath and slowly brace your left arm over your head and bow to the right side. Make sure that you look up towards your hand and that you feel the stretch in your left side. Move over now to the left side, where you stretch your right arm and feel the stretch in your left side. Breathe towards this right side. Slowly again lower your right arm and switch sides again. On an exhale, switch sides again. If you know what Ujjayi breath is, you can start engaging it now. Ujjayi breath, also called ocean breath, is breathing with sound. Now we do some seated cat-cows. Inhale, arch the back. Exhale, round, look down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round the back, look down. Inhale, look up. Now cross the knees and find your Navasana, both bows. You can keep the knees bent or straighten them if that's available in your practice. I love to start my practice with some core exercises because the core is so important for all of our asanas. So notice what your core does. We will lower now to low boat. Hold and lift again, high boat. Navasana. Lower down. Exhale, back to bow pose. Inhale, lower down, hold for some straight-legged bicycle crunches. Your left elbow to your right elbow, to your right knee, and the other side. Inhale and exhale. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, switch. Try to really engage your core here. And don't forget to breathe. Now hold your low boat, rise up into high boat, cross the feet and step back into plank. Make sure that your shoulders are in the same line as your elbows and your wrists. And you push the ground away with your hands. Now, to warm up the wrist a little, you will rock front and back. So move your way to the front and to the back. Do this a couple of times on your own pace. And slowly push back into the first downward dog of this practice. It's okay if your heels don't touch the ground. Take your right hand and grab your left ankle for a little twist. Place your right hand back into full downward facing dog and now twist the other way. Look under your armpit and try to twist the spine. Place your left hand back into downward facing dog and slowly walk your hands towards your feet. You can roll up vertebra by vertebra slowly. We will meet in Skandasana in the front of our mat. Slowly raise your arms up overhead and look towards your thumb. Fold all the way down and slowly roll up again. We will do this 2 more times. Slight back bend, roll down and up. Inhale, look up. Exhale, lower down. You can bend the knees for now. Inhale, roll all the way up. Arms overhead. And place your palms in front of your chest in Namaste. Inhale, raise the arms, look up. Exhale, fall down. Inhale, look to the front, step back into plank. Lower your knees, chest and chin down to the floor for Namaskar. Push to the front into a cobra. You can lift the hands off the mat if you like. And push down on an exhale in child's pose. And move into downward facing dog. Walk your dog left, right, do any movement that feels good in your body. From downward facing dog, lift the heels, bend the knees and slowly walk towards your hands. In front of the mat on an inhale, you look up. You can place the hands on the shins or the knees. Exhale, fall down. Inhale, roll all the way up. Hands over your head, look up. Exhale, Namaste. One more Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fall down. Inhale, look up. Hands on your shins or knees. Exhale, down. Step back into plank. Hold the plank. Engage your core. Again, bend the knees. Chest to the floor, chin to the floor for Namaskar. Slide forward into your baby cobra. You can lift the hands off the mat. Place them back and push back into child's pose. Catch your breath again. Look up, tuck the toes. On your exhale, go to downward facing dog. Inhale, slowly walk forward again, your feet between your hands. Look up, exhale, fall down. Inhale, roll all the way up, arms overhead, look up. Exhale, namaste. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fall down. Inhale, hands on your shins. Exhale, step back into plank. And push back into downward facing dog. From your downward facing dog, first step your right foot forward between your hands for your warrior one. In warrior one, your left foot is facing the toes in a 45-degree angle. Your front leg is bent 90 degrees. Your shoulders are down and your hips are facing forward. Open up into warrior two. Gaze over your front fingers. And also here, it's really important to engage your abdominals. On the inhale, raise the arms, turn the right toes inward, that they are perpendicular to the mat, and fold forward on an exhale. You can hold down on the ankles, you can place your arms in the same line as your feet. You can also hold on your toes. Try to energize your head towards the mat. Inhale, look up. Exhale, Skandasana to the back of the mat. Skandasana is a lunge to one side. You can open up your arms, you can bind, or you can keep them in namaste in front of your chest. On an inhale, you rise up again, slide to the front of your mat into a high lunge. Arms overhead. Make sure that this is a strong high lunge. And keep breathing. Open up your arms into cactus and straighten them again. Exhale, open up. Inhale, straight. Exhale, open up. Inhale, straight. Exhale, open. And place your palms back on the mat. Step back into plank. Knees, chest, chin on the floor. Slide forward, baby cobra. You can clasp your hands behind your back if it's in your practice and lift up for your locust pose. Make sure that you open your chest and really squeeze the muscles in your leg. Keep breathing and lower down. Push back on an exhale into your child's pose. You can make a wider child's pose by placing your chest in between your thighs, or a closed child's pose where you roll over your thighs. Inhale, look up, tuck the toes, and push back into downward facing dog. Slowly walk to the front of your mat, then fold down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold again. Inhale, slowly roll all the way up into Tadasana. Arms in Namaste. I will move to the other side for you. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold down. Step back into plank. Push back into downward dog. Now, lift your left leg and place it in between your hands. Raise up into Warrior One. In our practice, it's good to know that we all have one good side and a bad side. Accept as it is. Open up into your Warrior Two. Gaze over your fingers. Have the feeling that you're pulled towards the back and towards the front. At the same time, the crown of your head is lifting up. Inhale, raise the arms, place your left toes towards the inside, clasp your hands behind your back and roll to the front into your wide-legged forward fold. You want to energize your hands towards the mat. You can bend or straighten your knees. And you should have the feeling that your weight is in your toes. Slowly lift up and move into Skandasana on the left side. Keep your left toes flexed. You can keep your hands into Anjali Mudra in front of your chest, or you can open up and bind if you like. Do the same as that you did on the other side. As always, it is important that you keep on breathing in an asana. Move over to the front of the mat again into a high lunge. Again, a strong high lunge. Your front leg is 90 degrees bent and your back leg is straight. Or you have a slight bend in your knee. Open up for cactus arms and straighten back again. Exhale, open up. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, open up, straighten. Exhale, open up and place your hands back on the mat. Step back into plank. Knees, chest and chin to the ground. Namaskar. Slide forward into your baby cobra. Clasp your hands behind your back for locust pose. You can keep your hands there or also lift the legs. Try to squeeze all the muscles in the back. Hold on and slowly lower down. Place your palms back on the mat and release into your child's pose. We take a child's pose to give the body some time to integrate all the poses we just did. Inhale, look up, tuck the toes, and move into downward facing dog. Slowly walk your hands towards your feet, or the opposite, and roll up vertebra by vertebra. In Tadasana, on the front of the mat, we'll raise the arms overhead on an inhale. Exhale, fold down. Step your left foot to the back into warrior two stance, but slightly shorter. Inhale, look up, open the arms. Shift your weight forward. Lower your right hand towards your ankle, shin, and your left hand towards the sky. You can also grab your toe. Make sure you look up towards the sky. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, reverse your triangle. Make sure that you keep on breathing in these poses. Inhale, straighten the arms. Turn your left toes in and your right toes forward now. Again, shift forwards and lower your left hand to your shin and your right hand in the air. You can also hold on to your toe. Make sure you look up to the sky. Inhale, reverse into your reverse triangle. Lengthen the left side of your body. While looking up or slightly back. Inhale, straighten the arms, turn the toes inwards and a little smaller stance, and lower down into your Malasana Squats. You can place the elbows against the knees and palms towards each other. Move a little in the Malasana Squat, what feels good for you. Again, you can straighten the arms and look up, but you can also bind. Listen to your body and feel what good is for you at this moment. This is a great posture for rooting yourself in your life. Lower your bum all the way down for your butterfly pose. Feet, soles of the feet are towards each other, and you can clasp your feet with your hands and fold forward. Make sure you fold as far as your hips allow. Don't push it. Observe where your boundaries are and respect those boundaries. In your practice, you will be able to go deeper every time, but don't force it. Inhale, lift up again, and straighten the legs in front of you for staff pose. In staff pose, this is not a lazy pose. You contract your shoulders. You push the ground away, almost like you're lifting up. Your toes are facing towards each other. and your legs are contracted. Inhale, move the arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward in your seated forward fold. Make sure you fold from the hips and not from the back. Slowly, slowly come out of the pose and roll to your back. But wait and hold. Engage the abdominals and drop down. Take your knees in your chest and rock a little side to side, front to back. Place your right ankle over your left knee and hold with your hands the back of your knee. This is a figure 4 lying stretch. Try to slow down the breath as we are nearing the end of this practice. You can see yoga as bringing a wet towel. You squeeze, you turn to rinse out all the dirt. With yoga we do the same with all the twists, all the folds. We try to squeeze out the toxins. Release your feet and change sides. Notice how your body feels now when we are almost at the end. Does it feel tired? Does it feel energized? Listen to what the body has to say. Take both knees back into your chest and make your as small as possible. Grab the outside of your feet or your big toes and open up into your happy baby. You want to try and energize your knees to the ground. But keep your lower spine at the floor. You can also stretch one leg, stretch the other leg, or stretch both legs. Feel what your body needs at this moment. Take the knees back into the chest again and slowly lower your legs all the way into our final resting pose, Shavasana. Try to feel where your body touches the mat. Try to listen to the sounds around you, the sounds that are close to you and the sounds that are further away. Now turn the focus back into the body. How does the body feel? Is it tired? Is it exhausted? Does it feel light, heavy? And slowly take a quick scan through your body, starting from the crown of your head, all the way to your feet. Try to sink into the mat and relax your whole body. Slowly start to get back some movement in your fingers, your toes. You can stretch your arms overhead. Make yourself as long as possible and roll over to your favorite side. I will meet you in your own time back into a seated position. Keep your eyes closed for now and focus on your breathing. Place your hands in front of your chest and bow your head down. Thank yourself for taking the time to practice. With love and gratitude, Namaste.